The phantom stranger.
Darkness comes in many shapes, many forms. The twisting forces of evil lurk in every shadow, every faint whisper of night. Come now to search out these darkling powers. Come, follow the phantom stranger to a world strange and yet familiar, where the mysteries begin.
I don't understand it, Irene. I just don't. Do we look like plague carriers or something? Don't start in again, Lottie. Please. I just couldn't stand another "what's wrong with me" performance. Well, it's true. I can't help it if it's true. I never meet anybody exciting. Never. I might as well have stayed home. You all can stay here and cry. I'm going to find out where the boys are. You see, even Michelle can't stand me. What's wrong with me, Irene?
Excuse me, miss. Please, excuse me. I was wondering if you would care to dance.
Oh my. Yes, I'd love to dance.
Lottie, I can't believe it. My name is Tanarack. And yours, miss?
Oh, Lottie Schultz.
Schultz. The name is most interesting. Do you live in this neighborhood, Miss Schultz?
What? Oh no, I live in Brooklyn. My friends and I, we come here every Saturday.
How does one define evil? Is it the breath of Satan? Is it a gentle brush with the fire of Hades? Or is it more? Far more. Soon the dance is over.
What happened to you? You're pale, as a ghost. He said his name was Tanarack.
Tanarack? That's weird. What sort of a guy was he?
His eyes. What do you mean, his eyes? What about his eyes? Hey, Lottie, what's wrong? Are you sick? Lottie?
One side, let me through.
Why doesn't she move? What's wrong?
Death, call not my name. What happened?
I don't know. 1 minute she was just sitting there, and the next, oh God, Irene, oh my God, oh.
Is she going to be okay? It depends on how you look at it. She's dead. Dead? You lousy kids! Anything for a thrill. Now I'm going to lose my license. She was just sitting there, and the next thing, zap. What happened, mister? I don't know. I just don't know. Such is life, Dr. Terrence 13. All knowledge comes first from mystery. You killed her. Whatever else you may think of me, you know I am no murderer. No, it wouldn't be you, would it? You're too quick, too clever, with all your blasted tricks. I pity you, Terrence. Perhaps I should be grieved at your words, that you still mock me, always distrust me. But there remain matters more important for my concern. Matters of life and matters of death. Gone. The soul, the very life essence itself, gone, as though sucked away by some vagrant wind, to be thrown to the harsh currents of forever.
I don't understand.
Understand? That is the way of life. To be buffeted by the breezes of good and evil alike, without knowing, without understanding. I could have stopped it. You, Terrence? Yes, there have been other murders, without a clue as to how they were perpetrated. That's why I came here tonight, to find out who, or what. But instead, all I come up with is another death. Why blame yourself, Terrence? How could you be at fault? Well, it is my fault. If I'd been more alert, perhaps I could have...
Irene, please, I can't stand it. Let's get out of here. I'm scared. All right, let's split this place. It's getting on my nerves. I can't believe it. It's like a nightmare. One moment, we were talking, and then she fell. Don't think about it. Try to calm down.
Whispering night melts into shadows of darkness, creeping darkness that sends withered fingers of black to probe the yellowing neon lights.
And that man, that Tanarack, he looks so evil. Stop it, Michelle. You're working yourself into hysterics.
A sound, a movement, without thought. It happens. And it comes, a startling echo of sheer fear that vibrates down from everywhere, shattering and throbbing, madness mouthed. What? The girls. Those two. They're gone. Terrence, there is evil in the night. Something wicked. Someone as black as Satan himself. I fear. Well, somebody out there is in trouble. And this time, I pray I'm not too late. Horror takes many forms. A cloaked shadow, a twisted sound, darkness curling from the fierce agony of light. But how does one define fear?
His eyes. Oh my God, his eyes.
What is it? What happened?
He stared at me. He stared, and I could feel him touching me, knifing into me. Oh!
Calm down. You're not making any sense. Perhaps perfect sense, Dr. 13. What do you mean? Move aside, Terrence. Maybe my tricks can delve to the core of this mystery. Look at me. Look at me, Irene.
I can't.
Look at me. Look at me.
I'm all right now. It was this man, Tanarack. He was with Lottie just before she died, and he came back. He took Michelle. He took her.
I know of this Tanarack. He is a madman, Terrence, a practitioner of the ancient arts. More of your superstitious bunk. I'm going this alone, stranger.
Do you understand? I don't want you around. You and your magic. This is my case. Understand?
Stranger? Stranger? For some men, solace is found in mockery. Where do you find your comfort now, Dr. 13? How do you mock a breath of wind? Part 2. Knock not on my door. When men name their fears, they call them demons, ghosts, satans, specters from an underworld of death. When men name their fears, they name them in whispers, lest they be called from the depths below. Night, where ink pools of blackness swim about in shadows, drifting, slipping away in the eye of yellow lamplight, returning. Light, my dearest Diana. We need to have light in this black hole. You are most fortunate I found you again, my lovely Diana. Most fortunate to be with me once more. I have been lonely these many years, too lonely to bear. A moment, my love, but a moment, and you shall see all that my alchemy has wrought. You shall see what you spurned those many years. See? Do you see? How could you have left me? I could have given you glory, 1,000 miracles, a universe. Memory weakens with time. Memory and the processes of thought. But you did leave me. You died and left me with only my dreams. But all that is in the past. You have returned to me, and I will never let you leave me again. But only a thought away. But how will we ever find them? All of these murders follow a pattern. They all seem to spiral around this neighborhood, narrowing down to one street. The police weren't able to locate anyone, but they didn't know who they were looking for. We know. We'll find her. Don't worry. We'll find her. We've got to. But a thought can be a world away when the barrier is time and space. You do not speak. Is your memory clouded? Ah, yes, the spell. Your mind works, but your body, it is immobile, yes? But do you not remember, Diana? Do you not recall our youth when we walked in the shade of the pyramids, those looming, sweltering pyramids? How we ran, playing among the marketplace stalls of Cairo, those many years past. Infidel pup, steal from me, will you?
Run, Diana, run!
Ah, now you'll squirm, British cur. Have ye tasted yet the fruits of death?
Please, sir, please, don't.
But the Arab would not be put off as he sought my fitting punishment. Now you'll see what comes to all infidels, only to you sooner.
No, please, I don't want to look.
Look, cursed brat, look at the face of death. After that, I became obsessed with death. I sought any means to escape the doom that befalls all men. I would make a pact with the devil himself. For years, my search led me on, taking me to alchemy, the most ancient of all sciences. I learned, Diana. Can you understand that? I found the bloodstone, the elixir of death. I found it all, but most of all, I learned the secret of life, the secret of life eternal. No, look, buddy, I don't know anybody named Tanner. Whatever you said, I run a clean hotel, you know? I don't mess around with those freakos. So bug off, will you? Sure, friend.
What are we going to do? Anything may have happened to her.
I don't know. I just don't. It kills me to say it. But I wish the phantom stranger was here now. The beat. The faint pulse beat of life pounding. Rushing nightmare quick through your mind. The voice rusts in your throat. The words freeze. But your mind? It screams. It screams. You left me once before, Diana, my sweet. Death took you. How many years ago? Was it 100? But I lived on through the wonders of alchemy. My fears of death drove me to find a solution. A final solution. I imprisoned that force which ages men, thrust it from me into that golden statue, where it stays locked from me, while I survive on the souls of others. Those delicate, whispery threads of life. It was all so simple through my magics. And now you'll join me, Diana, in a tryst that shall defeat the wear of time itself. Just a simple potion, my love. A simple spell to remove your soul. No, this evil shall go no further. Someone followed me. I know not who you are, stranger, but woe is yours that ever you found me. I would seek you through 1,000 hells, against whatever threats you may hurl against me. Light must ever penetrate the depths of darkness. Then die, fool. Let death be your reward. The elixir of death, that which eats all matter, dissolves every form of substance known to man. Can you feel it picking the flesh from your very bones, stranger? No, it is not possible. None can defy the power of the elixir. Oh! The powers of light pierce all barriers, Dark One. The stone, the bloodstone. The legendary bloodstone. This will change you to frozen stone, to ice, to crumbling dust. Curses on you, curses on your foul name. You go too far, Tanarack. There are forces in nature never to be utilized by man. Your evil seeks to contaminate all that surrounds it. Everything you touch becomes corrupted. The blessing of alchemy is turned to decay by your madness. I can give you power. Power such as the world has never seen. An infinity of timelessness, immortality. Life, how can you give what you do not have? Your immortality is a mockery. You do not live, you are buried by seeking to escape truth. Please, anything you wish, it is yours. The statue, no! My life, my immortality. Oh my God. The statue, it crushed him.
My head. What happened to me?
A spell, Michelle. Now that he's gone, you are released. Nonsense. She was obviously in a hypnotic trance. The shock off all this must have awakened her. Really, Doctor? And all of this is an illusion as well? Tricks, stranger, tricks. The liquid must have been an acid, hydrofluoric, no doubt, to eat into the stone. The rest can be explained as easily. The girl, Lottie, the murders, and the bookcase. Or don't you believe in transubstantiation, turning materials from one element to another? I'll lay odds we'll find the poison that killed Lottie among all these herbs. And as for changing elements, that only happens in an atomic pile.
Doctor, if he couldn't change things or do anything like that, where did he get all this gold?
Obviously, it's plated pig iron, painted with a film of some yellow material. But it's not iron, or at least, it's not iron now. and my sleeve is not cloth.
It's gold.
It's real gold, but there must be a scientific explanation. Another one of your tricks, Phantom Trick. Where are you?
He's gone.
There is only silence. A cold, willowy silence, filled suddenly with the cry of moaning wind. Moaning wind, or perhaps the wail of forgotten souls, drifting endlessly towards eternity.